Celine now embarks on a 1,000-mile journey southwest to the rainforest near Pucallpa, Peru, where an exciting connection has been discovered between the Amazon's plants and the rest of the world. This discovery could be the strongest testament that keeping the forest alive and productive is more economically profitable than cutting it down.
Even with all the bad news about the rainforest, I like to really present the good news. With over 100,000 species of plants here, the Western model of science has really only looked at about a tiny 3% of that. So there's a huge potential here in the Amazon. I tend to be perhaps the most optimistic person about the future of the Amazon because of that, even with all the challenges.
John, what is this?
It's cacao, Theobromine cacao. It's, most people would probably recognize the finished product and think of it as a convenience store junk food, but this is where chocolate actually starts. There's a wild tree growing in the Amazon.
What are the beneficial properties?
What's interesting right now is a lot of research going on about cacao. In fact, there's a recent study done at Harvard University that showed it actually increases the elasticity of blood vessels, which means it's good for the #1 killer in America, cardiovascular health.
So are you saying we should eat more chocolate?
Eat more dark chocolate. There's a big difference.
Uña de gato, cat's claw.
Cat's claw, a very, very key plant. I would say it's one of the top 3 plants in the entire Amazon. When you slice that vine, it's a great source of drinking water. And then the inner bark, where's that flesh-colored ring around the outside?
Yes.
It has a host of oxindole alkaloids, which have been shown to stimulate macrophage phagocytosis activity, really kickstart the immune system. You can take this part, pull it out of the canopy, and the part that's left will just continue to grow. And it's to get this size again in 4 to 5 years.
Sustainable harvesting.
Sustainable harvesting. That's what it's about.
This is the camu camu, huh?
Oh, it is camu camu, which is indigenous to this part of the rainforest. And one of the unique characteristics about it grows right along the floodplain. When the rains come, the water rises 20, 30 feet during the rainy season. So these plants are completely underwater for the first several years of their life for several months. As those water recedes, that biomass settles down, then these plants are able to extract all those minerals and nutrients, and they end up in this fruit. It's got the highest naturally occurring source of vitamin C of any plant anywhere, and a profile of unique compounds that creates a biological terrain in the brain where the uptake of serotonin is enhanced, which means the world just becomes a better place. You know, it's a mood elevator. In the population, for example, the United States and Europe and the Western world, are problems, health problems and challenges very different than what you find upriver in the Amazon. When you really get upriver 2 or 3 days in a boat, you find other challenges, mosquito-borne issues and things like this, but you don't find the degenerative issues, cancer, arthritis, diabetes. So these same plants that we're talking about now, we've discovered a whole host of benefit for degenerative processes. I actually believe that they can reverse all of the degenerative health challenges that are out there as you really get to know them. Well, I think this is a very important part of creating a new future of sustainability in the Amazon because it actually assigns a real value to the Amazon basin. And when this has value, then the indigenous people become more empowered with the land rights and titles and deeds. You know, I see a whole new future and a whole new balance coming out of the Amazon.